Water in here, and good evening, people. We are live, and the room is finally up.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, and the room is finally up here.
Sorry, I'm used to you screen sharing, so I was like waiting.
There's no
reason. In the game now. I'll join you in a moment.
Yeah, there's no reason to screen share if y'all are in here with me.
This is true. Back it up a bit there.
Oh, damn, this beverage is cold.
Sounds good to me.
See, it's only good if I can actually feel the coldness dropping into my stomach.
I'm not seeing the server.
I found it.
Well, are you logged in?
Yep.
I don't know. Tain't reading like you're logged in. Are you invisified?
If you're talking on Discord, yes.
No, I'm talking
Steam,
on the.
no.
I'm talking on the Steam, and the Steam is registering you as offline. So tell you
That's
what.
weird. Let me
I'm
restart it.
invisible.
No need for that. I have an idea.
Oh, that's a
I'm
terrifying
already
thing.
restarting.
Well, I just threw you an invite anyway.
Okay, good. How do I accept that?
Well, it'll show up in your chat when you get back in.
It did. I have never accepted an invite in this game. Am I supposed to do, like, Control Tab?
Just click the damn thing.
I already have. Wait, is it Alt Tab? What gives me the Steam overlay? Because I haven't done this in forever.
Shift tab.
Shift Tab?
Mm-hmm. There we go. Now it should be able to drag your sorry ass in here.
It is making me have to look through a dozen things just to find join game.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Okay, we're all here. We're all colored. Now we have to decide who goes first.
Not it.
I'm going.
You gonna fight? Do you want to fight me?
Sure.
Good.
And I've chosen my stack.
Sword and shield. Oh, there's three of them here. This ought to be interesting. Since there are three of us, we should
I'll
be
take
able.
second pull.
Okay.
I'll take first.
Okay. Take it first. I got Cinderace.
I got Rillaboom, which... Ooh.
I got it.
That means Mongo got Inteleon.
Indeed. So.
Oh, great. I got the swashbuckling lizard.
That's right.
I've played with that deck, and it can be dangerous.
And count your blessings, you've got the winner.
Well, depending... I might not have a shot in this, so...
Well, we've got history to support the idea that type is not everything.
My deck is adorable, at least.
I have...
No power.
I has basic.
I has basic as well.
I do not has cheeseburger.
I want cheeseburger. Like right now.
Cheeseburger sounds
I can't
good.
remember the last time I actually... Oh, well, I can't remember the last time I had a cheeseburger that wasn't some form of fast food.
Well, a 1 and a 2 and a skiddly diddly do. Ah, well. I have myself a very hot thought bunny. That is hot. That is
Kind of
Thought
hope
Bunny,
you
right?
win.
That's Thought Bunny's jock brother.
Thought Bunny's jock brother. Very good.
All right.
Well, let's get to it.
What's your call?
I call the head. I want head. I need lots of head.
We all want head.
Well,
Get none.
apparently we all can't get what we want around here.
What was your first hint?
Oh wait. Never mind.
Uh,
On the basic.
you know that's a very fine point. A very fine tip pen.
All right. I shall use a great ball.
Oh, great. And to clarify, after the snafu last time, it is indeed the top 7 in the search.
Someone doesn't know they're counting.
Actually, somebody doesn't know their top from their bottom.
Oh, fairly certain. Everyone knows their top from their bottom for me.
Well, that depends. Are you a 400-pounder getting on top? Because I promise you the bottom. I promise you the bottom is going to know it.
Old man, you answer him on this one. I'm not too certain.
Oh shit.
I reveal the card. Ah, fuck.
Would you mind taking
Oh,
this
indeed.
back? Well, all you did was
Oh.
deal. All you did was deal 1 card to each of us.
How'd you do that?
D.
It's very simple. I have a very sensitive mouse pad.
I don't know how to do it on mouse
So you
control.
have a very sensitive D. Is that what I'm getting?
Ha!
Nope, I said mouse pad. You're the one who made it weird.
No, he's the one who said D.
Here's the thing. You
And
use
I
the.
know for once it ain't sunny.
Well, here's the thing. You use the D key to do what you just did. I don't know how you did it on the mouse pad, but congratulations anyway. That's
It's
all.
very simple. The deal button is right under the search button.
Ah, yeah, that's fair. Hmm. It's a very useful function, provided the game actually involves dealing.
I used to have Sunday night poker with some friends over tabletop.
Ah, yes.
Would have been helpful to know it back then.
I need more poker in my life. I don't get to play very much
I
anymore.
will use call for family.
Well, yeah. Good lord, that's powerful. Pretty thirsty as far as card count goes, but pretty useful.
Very useful indeed.
So,
Second.
just what have you done? Oh, yes you have. That's a lot of HP for such a tiny monkey.
Oh, he did have to fight Godzilla.
Hmm. Well,
Still think that movie was rubbish.
let's begin by attaching a flame. And I absolutely must do something about my bench, so here's my idea. I will also use a great balls. So, let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Search. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's have some 20-point weakness wedding tackle.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh. Oh. Whoa.
Whoa!
So basically what you have just done is thwack the monkey. You thwacked the monkey. No, seriously, look. Look at your screen, folks. He thwacked the monkey.
I'm gonna use Call for Family again.
Gonna fill up your bench, are you?
Indeed.
Okay. Well, what have you found? You got yourself another... Oh, so now you've got a monkey and you've got exactly one cotton ball.
I do.
And you've got a big
And that was my
cactus.
turn.
And you've got a big cactus as well. You're fascinating me, I tell you what. Alright. Time to reboot the system. And of greater importance, a weakness grade hit blast means goodbye. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Queen. We have both gotten there very, very quickly.
You may now go.
Okay, well. Choose another one of these balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Search. Choices, choices, choices. Let's have...
Choices.
Jesus. Okay, first and foremost, let's shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And I've got here... And... my supporter for the turn. Attach a basic from my hand to one of my benched Pokemon. That'll be fire onto the Drampa. And I'm going to make an attempt at the unreasonable beating. Well, more accurately, the beating itself will succeed at a massive 320 damage. But will it cost me? No, it won't. Okay, hang on. I got to do this. There we go. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Beep. No, 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 no!
It was a Hail Mary shot.
What he just attempted was the caught in a ride. And that would not have been good news for me. Okay, here we go. Alright. Sheep. Flame. Yeah, why not? It's like a great ball, but it's only good for supporters.
That's still useful.
5, 6, 7. Search. Let's take you. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And I'm going to use it immediately. Okay. Let's try this again. We'll scorch you first. Will it cost me the energy, however, to use the bright flame? 320 damage plus a rather steep loss of energy.
Well, no, you only discard if it's tails.
Good head.
Oh. My mistake, I was thinking the coin was betraying me yet again.
No, the coin has only betrayed me this night.
Well, it could be worse. You could be dealing with pocket sand.
Or the drool bit. Oh. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Oh boy.
Alright, you may go.
Okay.
I had Pokemon Center Lady, but it really doesn't seem to be helping against that.
Well.
Can't heal 60 damage out of 300 and something.
Evolution. Flame. Supporter for the 3-card draw. Mary had a little lamb, and the doctor fainted.
Oh, Mary had a different little lamb and it grew up.
Mary had a different little lamb than that, and it got big. Okay, goodbye, cactus. Bright flame. And no
Okay, so
fortune this
now
time.
you lose the energy.
Yeah, no fortune this time. 1, 2. Oh dear, I must reposition. There we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't like this very much at all. Not at
You
all, not at
Oh,
all.
it looks like it's getting much worse.
Oh hell. Oh hell.
Time to repay something.
Oh,
Oh, this is one hell of a reversal.
well, you're gonna give me the drum beating then, are you?
Oh, I'm gonna give you the drum beating.
Well, that's
Take the
100.
drubbing you so richly deserve.
Well, that's 180. But on the downside, you can't do that again for another turn. So,
I'll live with it.
so LOL to you.
I'll take it. It's fine. Choose who you're sending out.
I'm going to send this.
There.
Okay. What I think I ought to do is attach the fire. And I will use Cotton Guard for 30.
Fair move.
And this will also give me the added benefit of a 30 HP buff on your next attack.
Wouldn't that be a nerf?
Same thing, a debuff.
A debuff, more like.
Listen, it's nerf or nothing.
Have you ever nerfed yourself in the eye thinking your gun was empty?
No.
Oh, what the fuck? I don't like what you just did.
I didn't expect you to.
I think you're gonna like what he's about to do a lot less.
Why do you say that? You can't use the drum beating if that's what you're referring to.
That's not.
Oh, it's gonna be a. I'm gonna get a drum roll. Please.
Well, that's good for 60 against me Ram.
Aye. And now you may go.
Okay. Well. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to have to do something. And I think the thing I'm going to do is this. I can grab any Pokemon out of my dick.
Out of your dick.
You dick.
Out of my dick.
You dick.
My dick.
Oh, that makes your special time very different from everybody else.
That was for my dick.
Not so funny now, is it, Kakarot?
Is Goku gonna be okay?
Get the fuck off of me!
Good God, that is actually one of the first times I ever did a Krillin impression. And to me, it sounded really good.
Yeah, not bad.
Fair.
Like,
So-
I kid you not, I do not actually do Krillin. That was my first try.
It's quite true. Anyway,
This guy is going to go out doing absolutely everything he can, so... Double edge.
Is that enough tablets?
Not nearly. He can still
Well,
take...
not for your purposes.
That's enough for you?
Oh, drown me in more of it.
Well, be careful what you wish for.
Let's see.
Oh, oh, really? Really now?
Really now?
Oh, how very slick of you.
The thing I'm known for.
And you've got yourself another ball. Congratulations.
God saw fit to give me a spare. Monkey.
Monkey?
You may go.
Okay.
That's as high as I can get your phone stucker.
That's as high as it's getting?
It's as high as I'm willing to put the effort in.
Well, that's fair enough.
To be
Why are you
fair,
putting that much effort
it's
into another man's
high.
phone sticker?
Okay. What do I want to do? Let's get us another Pokemon.
You're gonna get another, damn it, what was his name? It started with an F.
Thoughts Bunny?
No. He's from a story.
I can't say I know what the
Fluffy Dragon.
Oh, the floppy dragon?
Yes.
Get on with it!
I'm getting on with it. I don't remember the fucking thing. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna double edge your fucking monkey.
Also, the answer is Falcor.
Oh,
That's the one
that's
I
the
was
one.
talking about.
I have double
Knew it
edged your
started with an
monkey
F.
into oblivion.
Oh boy.
Jesus, that's a fat
Chungus is
Pokemon.
here,
Jesus.
and he's gonna throw some heavy impact at you for maximum punishment.
Wait, how is he doing heavy impact?
Oh, wait. Sorry. Rolling tackle. Still takes you out.
That's still plenty fucking enough. You just had half a ton and a change go right on top of your fucking sheep.
Mongo.
Somehow it got the card when I was going for the tokens.
What the heck?
Control Z.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't know that I could do that.
Well, now you know. And I have my
Don't
prize.
do it again.
Have you claimed your prize? Very
I
good.
have to reclaim it, but yes.
Yes,
Okay.
the sacrament.
I suppose the next thing I ought to do is send out me Drampa.
Don't you mean
Also, you were
Falcor?
thinking of Falcor, dear brother.
We already addressed this.
Address it again then.
I have to remind him twice. He's young and stupid.
Young and stupid, I'm great enough that I can count the pubes. on my face.
What the fuck did you just say?
I'm just going to pretend that never happened.
Here, have another sheep.
Bah.
Bad
Okay.
man.
I realize this is a rather thirsty and desperate attack, but... 1 discard. 2 discard. Dragon,
Oh, that could have been useful for you.
Dragon Pulse.
You know, it's sad, but I think about it, and Snorlax's voice is very reminiscent of Nemesis. Are you okay there? Are you okay there, lad?
I don't recommend... I don't recommend putting Mountain Dew up your fucking nose.
God, why would you do that?
So noted.
You had to mention fucking Nemesis right at that moment.
Why? What made that reaction?
The fact that it was a very funny realization.
Dubsy, I almost killed our host. That
No
reacted
supporter
for a
card
drink.
found. What a fucking shame. Alright, put that down.
Right.
Play this.
These fucking hiccups aren't gonna go away.
Alright, I'm from going out to going out hard.
They're gonna...
Heavy and
Oh, he's hard.
Yeah, and my dragon is now
I made you
salted.
work for it.
Yes, you did. Well, I have to do something then. So, Sudowoodo needs some power.
Yes, the grass fighting type needs.
I'm going to
Hold
I'm going to switch for the Sudowoodo. And then I'm going to switch back for the Drampa. And then I'm gonna do
Why?
this.
Well, you just end it already.
Give me a minute. I have to do
On
this.
with it.
I have to do this right, you know.
On with it!
No, I still need to note the friggin' Sudowoodo, who is obviously a tree to some extent, is weak to grass type.
Because it's not a grass type, idiot. It's a rock
Because
type.
it's a rock type.
I'm gonna get me another thought bunny. If for no other reason than because I can. And you know what?
I'm still
Dragon
imagining
Dragon
Snorlax
Pulse
saying
and good night,
stars.
sir.
I wonder though, had I drawn that Cottony earlier and pulled off the cotton attack and sent your bunny back to your deck automatically, would I have won instantly because you had no bench?
Would it have sent me back to my back into my hand?
No.
No, into your deck.
Oh, into my deck? That would have been an instant win, yes.
Ah, what a shame. That would have been the coolest way to win this fight. No blood drawn. I do feel compelled to warn you, friend. The deck Mongo is wielding contains much danger for your deck.
Yes,
Not just straight type advantage. There is one card in there that is broken as hell.
Well, let's find out.
I'm still imagining Snorlax saying stars.
I'm going to have to drink, yet I'm very afraid to.
Don't get drunk, boyo.
Fortunately for me, it ain't that kind of drink. And that did me no fucking good. And a 1, and a 2, and a fucking... here you go. I do have one advantage here. I know my deck at this point.
So you see, the irony is, your deck is the one deck I didn't know out of this bunch.
Well, that's too bad for you. What's your
Because I
call?
own the other two.
What's your call, fella?
Tails.
Tails.
From the Borderlands.
You got Miles. What the fuck is a Cramorant? Good lord.
Just so you know, Mongo.
It's gonna be a while before I can get back to that one. Okay. Reveal it.
I'm just saying.
Oh no, I don't know what you're even trying to tell me.
Check your text messages.
I know, I can't look at it. And your turn.
Okay.
Why can you not look at it?
Because I was busy playing.
There's another sheep.
Well, why don't you check your messages?
I did.
Okay, and you're not gonna respond to what I sent you?
I did respond.
God damn, that's not getting a notification.
Before you get all high and mighty.
Remind me, are we playing attack first turn? Because I totally forget.
It's your call. I mean, I never do.
I won't either. I pass.
Also, Numsy, I am more than aware of that card. It happens to be in my current possession.
That's all I needed.
It's a dangerous one.
That's all I needed to fucking hear.
In a way, it's more dangerous than the signature one.
Well, I'm going to bite you.
Oh. But, seems rather painful. Do you want to give me one more damage counter?
Nope. Can't. Oh, wait.
Why?
Because I wasn't breathing right.
You can't count? Or you can't read?
No, out of everyone in this family, surprisingly, I am the best one with counting.
Hmm.
That's not surprising. I was an English major.
I'm going to do this.
Yes, but that doesn't behoove the rest of the family.
Well, this is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me at the end of the day. Oh well, flail.
Now, you see, Mongo, you
Oh,
started with a
you're not
Pokemon I
gonna
wouldn't
like
have
this.
started this out of those three.
Sorry, what?
I would have chosen a different starting Pokemon out of those three, personally.
Well, this is what I'm working with. And I'ma now bite you so hard that I would have been able to one-shot you if you had a higher retreat cost.
Hmm. You're saying you did the Vise bite?
Uh-huh.
Well, congratulations. Hmm. Almost in that. Unfortunate little thing.
As I said, there's a monster in that deck.
Hmm.
Imagine the damage that move does against straight fire types.
Yeah. That's a straight up 260.
I've done over 400.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I shall pass.
Those hiccups sound rather concerning.
Well, you like that one, do you?
And you know what? I too shall pass.
Say what? Okay.
What the hell?
That's an interesting decision, but alright. Uh, yeah, you know what? I don't like what's going on right now. So, Pass.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Didn't you just play Ninetales this turn?
Eh?
Didn't you just play Ninetales this turn from your redraw hand?
Yes.
For Vulpix. Yeah, you just played Vulpix.
I played Vulpix. Yes.
Or Vulpix, sorry, Vulpix. Also,
Well, regardless, the draw was legal. Anyway, yes, pass.
I will perform another Vice Bite and get rid of your card now.
Well, this is getting slightly out of hand. Let's see if I can do something about it. I think I will start by getting ready. 3-card draw. And I think I will further... what should I further right now? You know what? I will simply further my overall cause by wrecking your Dreadnought with a double edge. And I will simply take those for myself.
See, this is why you don't fuck around.
You don't fuck around, and you don't find out. Damn it, give me a piece of ice. Oh. Oh.
And I'll do Water Reserve and get myself some
Wet.
energy.
You're gonna get yourself wet.
Indeed. Why are you not stacking?
Use the G key if all else fails.
All was failing for some reason.
G stands for gather. Now then, now that you've done that, I have some things that I must do. I'm going to... I'm going to make one attachment, and then I'm going to use a little help from a friend to make another attachment. And then I'm going to send your wet little Mentine straight to hell with double edge.
That was sadly the worst move you could make.
Not necessarily.
Oh,
I know
no.
full well that's going to put an end to my little ram friend right there. But he served his purpose and he served it well, so do your worst. Make your evolution and make your killer attack, and just wait and see what I've got for you.
And I'll hit you with a Hydro Snipe.
Well, you have a choice to make.
You're not getting that energy.
You're an asshole. And by the way, whether or not I did that double edge did not have any bearing on whether Double would survive.
Actually, it would.
Well, no, it wouldn't. Because 30 versus 60, I only had 100 left with the 30.
Yes, but I'd also have to retreat Manatee, or Mantine.
Well, here's the thing. This thing was going to have to come out sometime, otherwise I never take down the Mantine. Eventually, your man was going to come out. But anyway, here's mine. Now, here's my question. Why in the blue hell would it say you may instead of you must? Because if it says you may, like it does, what the hell would entice an opponent to give any kind of help? That's what I'd like to know.
Well, I would believe the idea is if your opponent's active card has no energy, they put one down and they need more, you're basically forcing them to have to repeat the process infinitely.
Mm. Yeah,
but
except for the fact
it allows for another benefit of avoiding what I just.
Well, here's what's going to happen. I don't have any particular desire to have him out right now. So, I'm going to make an attempt at something. Do you see this Pokemon catcher right here? If I flip a heads, your Chutel... Oh, well, no. That fucking Krabby is gonna go down if I get heads. At which point I'm going to do you a favor. You may as well keep your big Pokemon out. Well, that did fuck all now, didn't it?
Apparently it did.
Okay, well... Let me see. Well, that was only an item. I still need to use this.
Wait. Oh, for a second there, I thought you were playing another one.
Nah.
Now he's learned that lesson.
I'll make attachment. And then I will send up the Grand Dragon Pulse. 1, 2. Oh, yes, I see. Oh, you're dumping both your balls at the same time?
I'm going going to teabag you, yes.
Not saving any for later?
Where we're going, there may not be laters.
Oh, is that right? Well, gee, I wonder what you're planning on doing. Yeah.
And I believe I shall shoot you with a water gun. Or water arrow, sorry.
Who are you hitting?
Right there.
Oh. Okay, well, if you're gonna do it that way, I guess I'm just gonna have to retaliate. Question becomes, how do I do that? Try to think ahead on something here. Fuck it. Now's not the time. I'm going to use Thirst Pulse.
Was that two?
That was two.
Oh. Alrighty.
Yeah, Ninetales and Scarbunny.
Gonna try something. And shite.
I'm pretty sure they put out a mass defective model.
Well. I am going to hit you again for water arrow.
Well, you're making my big long dragon wet.
I'm piercing him with wetness, yes.
Mm.
Penetrating him fully.
Ooh. Alright, well, if that's how you're gonna play it.
Two of you need Jesus.
We need a lot!
We need alcohol is what we need. Well, here's the thing. I have this handy little tool here. And because there's no risk to what I am about to do, I'm going to use Cotton Guard to bring down your fucking bird and protect myself for 30 at the same time.
And I'll hit you for Hydro Snipe.
What prevented that damage from hurting you?
What's that?
What prevented you from taking damage in Double Edge?
Oh. No, he didn't
I didn't use Double Edge. I used Cotton Guard.
Okay, yeah. I was like, wait a second.
And take it away.
I do what now? Take it away?
Take away your energy.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is leave that energy right there and simply not make another energy plant. Cancels each other out.
Would.
Yeah, so this Pokemon still has its energy on it. Well, this time there's nothing to stop me from taking the damage that I'm going to take. But before I do that, I'm going to utilize balls. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wouldn't you know it, there's not a single Pokemon within this 7. So all I get out of it is a free shuffle. And it is time to double edge your big guy into oblivion.
And that'll be my turn. Roller coaster ride as it was.
Okay, here we go. Alright, let's set energy. And make another attempt at this ball. Let's see if I can't get myself a good supporter in the same way. I will use Cotton Guard.
God damn it. Yeah. Well, I'll do 10 damage to you, and I will discard this card. Wait, let me make sure I'm reading that right. Yep.
Yeah. Actually, you kind of did me a favor with that one.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Alright. Let's do a thing. Let's attach this. And Cotton Power.
I will now get rid of your little ball of fluffy death.
Will you now? You fired the big hydro? And I assume you're not going to give me an energy for it.
Nope.
Well, Jay, thanks a lot. We are going to send We're going to send you.
You don't really have any good choices, I'll be honest with you.
No, but I have one choice that will at least live through an attack.
You do have that.
And the good news for me is it is now ready to fight. So, let's do just that. Let's send out the pulse. 1, 2.
I shall do a Hydro Snipe. Bring you down to 30 health.
I see.
And you can take 1 energy.
You're gonna let me take one? Well, I'm gonna do you.
Eh.
I'm gonna do you the favor of putting it right back. And
Oh, that's a favor.
yeah, and let's see. Top of that, you can go fuck yourself. 1 more pulse. 1, 2.
These decks are thirsty for cards.
Yeah, they are. Yo, Seth, look at this. Look at our decks.
I don't want to.
I said look at it and like it.
I'm not gonna like it, but I'll look. And I know how thirsty the water deck is. That's why I use the Mantine to pump out energy.
Uh-huh.
Well, goodbye to your Falcor. As I use Jaw Lock.
Yeah, so you did.
And unless you got one freaking Hail Mary, oh lordy god.
This is serious.
This is the game.
This is serious indeed.
I mean, I'm not willing to say it's impossible, but you need like a real Hail Mary.
Oh my god.
Did you get a Hail Mary?
Would you believe I just caught it? Hit back and enjoy the show. Are you ready for this? I'm simply going to deny you the satisfaction and lose that way.
This still counts for me.
Yeah, but I'm going to deny you the satisfaction of doing it the right way. I'm just going to lose that way.
I'll take it. Wow. Would you believe I had this in the deck the entire time? I never once saw it.
I believe it.
Yes. I have played that deck about 40 times and only seen it once.
Well, apparently I'm not allowed my satisfaction. Also, we all rolling like or flipping shit.
Yeah.
Coin.
It's not good.
That is
Not
true.
one of us had a good roll or a good flip.
Alright, let me get this a good save real quick. Save is in place.
Before I delete something by accident.
Yeah. Okay, save is
Before
in...
I take my vehicle.
Are you done then, Set?
I've still got a much early morning, but I wanted to see this through to the end and see who won.
Hmm.
Well, water conquers all, because it gets all wet.
Ah.
This child. Now, if you're to continue the fight, I'm picking the sack for you.
Well, that's an interesting
Okay,
proposition. Then. What say you then, Mongo?
You know me, I'll have at least 2 duels in me. Any more,
Play
we're
with
probably
that
stretching.
sack.
Rising Rivals. Wow! Of all things you had to pick, you had to pick the thing that has the most innuendo to us.
Oh boy.
You think I did it by accident?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
Well, what'll it be then?
I'll take first.
Go. Cutting
Drill
edge.
point. Of course, mine is the more piercing of the argument.
Yeah, well,
Let's see what types are in these.
I've got psychic, he's got fighting.
Does that mean he has advantage?
Potentially, depends on what kind of fighting you're carrying. If you've got rocks, then no.
Are you going to...
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna touch your dick.
No, don't touch my dick.
Repeatedly and quickly. Oh, well.
Wow, this deck is old.
With that, I bid you good night, gentlemen.
Yes, good night. Thank you for coming.
I don't know who I want to win, but I'm going to say, Brat, I hope you lose this one.
We're always thinking that. It doesn't happen.
And a 1, and a 2, and a skiddly diddly hoo. No apparent weakness thus far. Yeah, I've also got this, and this, and this.
Chain Smoker, Little Torpedo Bug, and... Well, we've all seen enough of the internet to know what the internet thinks of Eevee.
Well, what you think to do? Do you want to flip or do you want to call?
I'll flip.
Give me head.
Listen, I'll deck you in the head.
Well, apparently not this time. Okay, prize.
You're Oh, wait, I drew one too many cards. Never mind. I screwed up. I think I'll just start it off with a push down and bring the Eevee out.
Oh, will you?
I will.
Well, see here, right? I'm not ready for Eevee to be out yet, so I'm going to bounce and send out this Weedle.
I love how gender, like, careful they're being with half these cards. Like, it's always his or her deck. Oh, I think I'll play this supporter.
Blip.
Okay, that's weird. I'm looking at two different versions of the same card. One version has it as a basic and the other as an evolution.
Wait, what is this now?
I
Oh, you're trying to decide on a Pokemon, are you?
Yeah, but that just threw me for a loop.
Hmm.
That's weird.
So you've chosen. Very good.
Uh-huh. And you know what? Bring Eevee back out. We're not done with this dance.
Why do you insist on doing this?
Because I literally have nothing better to do.
Obviously.
What else do you think I'm gonna spend my Monday nights doing?
Well, unfortunately for you, that was a major error. I'm going to use plus energy to deal 40 to you. So, would you still like to dance?
I'll admit, not as much as before. And I'll do 30 damage to you.
Will you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So if you're going to play it that way, I'm afraid I have no choice but to register a slight problem. Um... Yeah, nothing more I can do. I'm going to... Well, actually, technically, can I use plus energy if I don't have an energy in my hand? Very...
No. You would have to go from your hand to the card.
Fuck. Pass. Is this how I'm
You're
gonna
just
get...
gonna pass?
Is this how I'm gonna get fucked in this duel? I can't attack.
Well, no, isn't that a bonus effect?
Is it a bonus effect or is it a requirement? That's a big question.
I would say it's a bonus effect based on how it is. I would say it's not a requirement because it doesn't say you must.
Well, in that case, your hippo can suck sand. Oh, what's up, Volty? Okay, so this is the, you just put that Hippowdon down, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't believe I have any level X.
I don't believe so either.
So your sand cover does no effect.
Uh-huh. Sorry, doing some long-term calculating.
Hmm.
And then I'll need 3. Okay, then I will hit you for 40 damage because of sand or save sand special ability.
Which is... Let me... Hold on. Stop moving it so I can read the damn thing. For each energy attached... Before doing damage, you may search your discard pile, of which there wouldn't be any energy like that.
I just attached it. It was the card I discarded to use my supporter.
Yeah. Well...
Yeah, playing some long con there.
Yes, indeed you are. Oh, good, Volty.
What's he saying? Do I need to get in the chat?
Nah, he's just saying, sorry he's late, hope we're having fun.
Trying to stay awake.
Mm.
But that's more because of the time of night than
Well, I suspect that this will
what's
be
going on.
I suspect that this will be the last duel for tonight, then. Judging by
It is
that.
a very good suspicion.
Okay.
You are acting kind of sus.
Well, here's my draw. And there's that. And I'm going to have to do something right fucking now. Okay, so here's what I can do. I'll make that energy attachment, which will, thanks to my energy refresh, allow me to heal 20. And then I'm going to do something else cool. I'm going to use plus energy to bring down your Hippowdon, which allows me to attach another energy to one of my Pokemon here. Which in turn, because I just made an energy attachment, allows me to recover another 20.
Not like that, it doesn't.
Read that again.
Yes. As long as Leafeon, you energy from your hand to one of your Pokemons, remove 2 damage counters from that Pokemon.
From that Pokemon, okay. Well, that's fine. I thought I read this Pokemon, not that Pokemon.
Sorry.
Well, in any event, that was an attack, so there you go.
Well, gonna use Drapinch's ability, Gather Sand. And I'll hit you for... Oh, hold on. I'll hit you for 20 damage. Hello?
Yeah. Okay. So that's a quick energy boost. Let's make an evolution. And let's not take any chances whatsoever. Wait, oh, hold on, just a minute. Before I announce my attack, I forgot to make my draw for Hippowdon for my prizes. And I'm quite glad that I remembered in time. I'll not take chances. Soothing Scent to bring that thing down.
Oh, I'll hit you with a double lariat. And you take 30.
Boy, this is getting tight. How in the hell is Rhyperior a basic? Wow.
Probably because its attacks aren't that great.
I suppose not, but I thought it was an evolution from Rhydon. Well, anyway, there's some things I'm going to have to do. Alright, let's send you. And let's use you. I'm going to pluck a grass from Leafeon and attach it to Kakuna.
How are you doing that?
Look at my supporter.
Oh, okay.
Move as many energy cards attached to one of my Pokemon as I like to another. And I'm only going to move one. Because I would...
think I have a feeling I know why.
Oh, really? Well, you'll find out soon enough. In the meantime, here's a plus energy. No, well, no. That doesn't do anything.
Oh, I didn't realize you have no hand.
Well, here's what I do. Kakuna does recover 10 from the energy that got attached to it by the proxy.
How?
By the energy refresh.
No.
I did attach an energy to that Pokemon.
Read the first line. Or, sorry, the second line.
But at one point it was
Second
in my...
line.
But at one point
Fifth
it was
word.
in my hand.
No, it wasn't.
It was in the beginning, before I ever attached it to Leafeon.
It does not count like that, and you know it.
But the fact remains, at one point in life it was in my hand. You can't tell me I'm wrong about that.
No, I won't say you're wrong about that, of all things.
Hmm.
Because why not? Oh, same roll. Leafeon's gone.
Oh, Lord. Do I want to deploy that now, or no? Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Okay, so... let's do that. And it is time for Dangerous Evolution, which does two things. First of all... Yeah, well... Is it
I'm
20?
doing it way ahead of time.
It's 20 poison here rather than 10?
I
don't even...
why would it be 20?
Well, it looks like you just dropped 20 on yourself.
No, I had 2 damage to begin with.
Oh, okay. Well, in any event, here's your poison token. And if I am at all fortunate, I'll be able to find myself a Beedrill. Yep. Just a minute. Just a damn minute.
Oh, don't tell
Don't you
me.
tell me.
Oh, that is just a bitter pill of irony. You can't hear it, but I'm giving you a slow clap.
You're telling me
God damn this mic.
that's a fucking...
That possibly the only 2 Beedrills that deck contain.
are both
are in your
fucking
reward
prizes.
piles. What are the odds of that?
I mean, we did shuffle each other, right?
Yes. I shuffled you a lot more than you shuffled mine.
Fuck me. Fuck me. Go. God damn it. Fucking.
Okay, well then I'm going to do 60 damage to you.
Not even the courtesy of a lead
Or,
up,
sorry, 40. I thought I read it right, but I didn't. And now it's your turn. While you were looking, I took my entire turn because you literally couldn't do anything else.
Yeah.
You
Accurate.
did shuffle, right?
Hmm? Oh.
You did shuffle, right?
No, I didn't. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Well, there's not much I'm going to be able to do here. In all honesty.
You say that like I have greater options.
Well, I'm going to drop this, and since you're already poisoned, I'm going to do absolutely nothing except go take a little screen break about that. Excuse me.
And I'll do another 40, and that gets rid of your card. Are you there? Okay, well, everyone, if you can still hear me, I'm going to politely wait till he returns.
I literally just walked outside and screamed my lungs out.
Did you seriously? That's what you walked away for?
Yep. I'm waiting to see waiting to see if any neighbors on either side say anything to me.
Yes, I can't wait till you explain that. I was having a very cross time with a digital card game. And I'll get rid of your Kakuna now.
Yeah. Thanks.
Do us all a favor.
Alright, let's bring Wheezing.
So your choices are do nothing or do 20 damage.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to use Smog. Keep that poison going. So, does your Rhyperior have one last stand in it?
Yeah, I'll do you.
Oh
60
yeah,
damage.
the rock tumble. Well, good. By the way, Rhyperior's finished, thanks to the poison.
No, he's not.
What you mean?
Oh, wait.
Have you counted it? Because I did Smog, which does 20. You had 60 before that.
Did I really?
Yeah, yeah.
What am I doing with this? I hate how this mic doesn't pick up everything, but I am laughing deeply.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Alright, well, here's the favor that I'm going to do you. That's not quite where I was going, but...
What did you do? Because I didn't see it. I was looking at something.
I did this. But no,
you do 2 infinite damage.
What I'm going to do is damage breakdown, which will mirror the 60 and confuse me. And I hope you like my poke body.
Oh. Whoa, whoops. Please hand that back.
Hmm?
I accidentally dealt you a card.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, this doesn't belong to you. I will be taking one of these water energies and doing that. And, you know, something occurs to me.
Mm-hmm.
Your cough, or your wheezing, and my Starmie have the same number of energy cards, don't they? You're seeing what I'm seeing now, aren't you? What is that sound? It sounds like an animal dying.
That was me pronouncing the first syllable of fuck.
Ah. Well, your card is gone. Yes, I know I don't gain anything from it.
You're
other
damn
than
right.
health.
You're damn right you don't. And let's send you. All right. Let's do Signs of Evolution. I've only got
You
one, so
seriously
there
only
it is.
have one Leafeon left?
There's probably another one in the fucking prize pile.
Eh.
But anyway.
And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do my Aqua Cycle, which gives me another water energy straight to my hand.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna do a powerful spin.
Well, I hope it likes sitting out for a little bit. Alright. We are gonna... We're gonna fancy a bounce. And I'm going to bring Wheezing in.
That is a very valid strategy.
Hmm.
Too bad. It's not going to work the way you want it to.
Why do you say that? Making a retreat, huh?
No. I used my switch.
But just what do you think you're gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this.
Oh, you're doing the push down thing, are you?
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Well, you seem to think you've got some pretty cute ideas, huh?
They seem a bit adorable to me.
Hmm. Look at the 4 cards from the bottom. Choose any cards I find. Alright. Take a look at this. Search. Grab from bottom. Now let's take a look.
Now, here's the thing. Is there a way that we could have... Oh. I could have looked away and you could have flipped the deck and just drawn the 4 cards.
I could have. Or you could have. Or we could have.
Well, I'm just saying, is there a way that we could have done this without you seeing your whole deck because of search?
Well, not that it... I wasn't paying attention, to be perfectly honest, so I don't even know what's up there. I'll select this and this, and I will leave them as they are. Okay. And because there are no restrictions, I am under no obligation to show them. But I will show this. But 2, I will recover 2 for maybe. And I still don't like what you're doing. So I fancy for a bounce. And I will again send Vsing.
That... Oh, of course I need one of those. I will be taking this card. And you know what? Because of this song and dance,
Yeah, you know that was my pick anyway, so. Alright, here we go. Okay. Here's my supporter. I have been quite starved for energy, so I'm going to do it that way. One of those energies is going to go right here. I also want to do this, which unfortunately would have been my next draw, so oh well. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
do the truffle shuffle.
Truffle shuffle. Evolution time. And fuck me in the arse, I should have waited to put that energy on. Oh well. Not that it matters, I was instead send out a soothing scent to get rid of your hippo.
Well, I'll take another one of these back to my hand. And you know, I just noticed something weird again.
What?
Your Leafeon and my Starmie have the same number of energy.
You're gonna make this real hard for me, huh?
I'm gonna make you work for it a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, I guess so.
As I make you a little wet.
The
And
sink.
actually don't.
Yep, unfortunate for you. Synchro gain. Well, you get yourself a fairly strong potion at least. But that's nothing compared to what I'm about to do. Oh shit. I did it again, didn't I?
What did you do?
I used soothing scent illegally.
Oh. Yeah, you did.
Well, you know what that means.
You're about to flip the table?
Pretty much.
You know, as much as it may seem like I like to win, I do honestly prefer winning.
The right way.
Yeah.
Well,
For
this
as
is...
much as I might sound like a scoundrel and scumbag, I do have a sense of honor.
Well, your honor is not blemished. It is my dishonor that cost me the match. And the last time too. What?
It's a shame because your deck deserves to actually go into the pile because you were wrecking me.
Yeah, until I did something stupid. Well, I accept the loss graciously anyway. And I apologize it was not the victory of your
will
dreams.
sadly accept the victory.
Yes, I apologize that it was not the victory of your dreams.
We all must live with what we do.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is I lost for it. Well, here's hoping that next week is a little bit less. Here, it's saved. Go ahead and make the flip.
I'd say it'd be fair to do for you, especially with that bee drill.
Yeah, 'twas unfortunate. Well, anyway, that's our show. Until, well, do you folks do anything? Whoa, look at that! Oh, wow.
It's frozen for me now.
Yeah, it's not moving. Do you do anything on the Memorial Day?
What day is that?
That is next Monday.
I currently have no plans, but I'll let you know in the chat.
Yes, I don't either. For me, I will say candidly, I do come from a Coast Guard family. Therefore, the meaning of Memorial Day is very much with me. It to me is not a day of celebration, but of remembrance. So I do not attend parties for that occasion. For that reason. But anyway, it means that I will be right here, ready to fight again. And until the next time, I'm Alpha.
I am only a pawn in the game of life.
Tailwinds and clear skies. Good night.